guests on the show, we have them jump into a poem right away, and then we chat with them afterwards. So if you've got something to share with us, let's go for it.
I go exploratory mining for words and sounds, melt them down, then pound them into a powerful compound. I cool my creation with a breath of recollected narratives, exhaled onto some rough, unrefined stuff. I leave my last puff on my first draft, so the next day you'll find me meticulously perfecting my craft in sophisticated sentences or paradoxical paragraphs, inserting invisible phrases between the spaces so the inquiring mind can read between the lines. I am the wordsmith. You might call me a chronic verbalist because if action words were herb, I'd be smoking constantly. See, I allow my vowels to intermingle with nouns and I revel at the profound sounds I pronounce with fluent frequency and ambivalent hesitancy. At times like these, you have to tread tentatively because words are considered to be WMDs and I'm the lyrical terrorist charged with vernacular insurgency. They sent in UN word inspectors to look for a volatile vocabulary, but it was hidden in my psyche. And as usual, inauspicious alphabet agencies are after me, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y even accuses me of idiomatic conspiracy. They claim to be defending their English territory and view me as an imposter from some foreign enemy. But it was they who equipped me with my linguistic weaponry, and I will chant down Babylon in the language they all speak. They even went so far as to threaten my family when they witnessed the scope of my grammatical consistency. See, my mom was a teacher, so she instilled in me this sense of lyrical urgency. So visualize my surprise when I realized that my mother cheats at Scrabble. I thought I was a rebellious rabble-rouser in the house until I caught my mother genetically, phonetically engineering an unholy word that she claimed was a verb. Wander. W-A-N-J-U-R-E. Seriously, I would have to wander endlessly through galaxies and star systems to finally find a cosmic entity to validate that word in their alien Scrabble dictionary. She told me I shouldn't scold her now that she's getting older. I said I'm challenging that so-called word. You'll receive no mercy from me, and after all, it was you that taught me to play fairly. I thought back to all the years we competed head-to-head in vocabulary and battle, and she was eating cheatlings with a side of cornbread. I mean, seriously, who cheats at Scrabble? That stuff is absurd. I myself would never wander up words. It was very traumatic to know that the woman that raised me was wandering up words swiftly. It ill-judged me immensely and probably devented my propensity to form a credible poetry. Now the processed words that I process in word undermine my thought process with wavy red lines. But maybe my mother crossed that line during a secret initiation into the dark side of Scrabble with Lewis Carroll, smoking tum-tum trees in the slithy toves or burbling borogoves with the Jabberwocky. Or maybe in her teacherly wisdom she had shown me a vital lesson about our people and where we came from, as if we had wandered back in time to a society where we spoke our own language and were free from the shackles of the colonial downpresser. Or maybe she was just trying to beat me by any means necessary, so I wandered up a word of my own. Cheater, 50 bonus points for using all 7 letters. Oh, frab just day, Kalu, Calais, the wordsmith hath prevailed.